Are you crushing on a shy girl and just can't seem to figure out if she likes you back? Shy girls often don't wear their hearts on their sleeves, making it hard to decode their true feelings. But guess what? Even the quietest among us have unique ways of showing interest. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on this valuable advice. Today, we're diving into the subtle yet telling behaviors that shy girls exhibit when they're falling for someone. In this video, we'll uncover the top 10 unexpected signs that a shy girl is into you, revealing the hidden hints that she's secretly smitten. Stick around to discover what her reserved nature might be hiding and how you can crack the code of her heart. 10. She frequently gazes at you from afar. Have you ever noticed a shy girl frequently gazing at you from across the room when she thinks you aren't paying attention? Picture this: you're in class or at a party, and from the corner of your eye, you catch her stealing glances your way. While it might feel a bit odd or even mysterious at first, this secretive staring act is actually a strong sign of interest. A shy girl may feel a strong attraction to you, but lacks the confidence to show it directly. The timid nature of her feelings means she finds comfort in admiring you from a safe distance rather than sparking up a nerve-wracking conversation. When she gazes at you from afar, it's her way of allowing herself to appreciate how cute you look and ponder what might be going through your mind, all without the looming pressure of immediate interaction. Her glances unintentionally become more frequent as her crush on you deepens. Every time she steals a look, she's privately admiring you and stoking the innocent flames of her infatuation. Now, if you happen to catch her in one of these moments, the key is not to freak out. Instead, flash her a warm, understanding smile. This simple gesture can put her at ease and show her that you are flattered rather than put off by her attention. Turning this repeated behavior into a playful inside joke can be a charming way to ease the tension. The next time you catch her staring, acknowledge it with a knowing smile. This dynamic not only shows her that it's okay to feel attracted from a distance, but also helps her build the confidence she needs to eventually approach you for a genuine conversation. Who knows, those furtive glances might soon evolve into her bravely striking up a chat, transforming her quiet crush into something more substantial. 9. She gets extra clumsy around you. Have you ever noticed that she suddenly seems to transform into a total klutz whenever you're nearby? Maybe she's constantly bumping into objects, mixing up her words, spacing out, or dropping her books when you're... This uptick in clumsy behavior isn't just a coincidence. It happens because being around you makes her overflow with giddy nerves and excitement. In simpler terms, she's so dazzled by your presence that she literally gets weak in the knees and forgets how to function properly. Such clumsiness occurs when someone's crush is so intense that it short-circuits their ability to act cool and coordinated. When this rush of attraction overwhelms her mentally and physically, her brain ends up misfiring signals. This leads to silly verbal stumbles, numb fingers that drop everything, and feet that somehow tangle when trying to walk. So, when you notice her coordination and speaking skills weirdly deteriorate around you, take it as proof she's utterly swoon-worthy over you in particular. There's something about you that leaves her absolutely flustered. You can actually help reduce her stress about this clumsiness by gently joking about her fumbles sometimes. Tease her playfully about dropping stuff or call her klutzy with a charming smile. Adding just the right dose of humor shows her that you find it cute and that you're not judging her for the temporary Butterfinger syndrome you seem to give her. This can truly make her feel more comfortable and less self-conscious about her adorable clumsiness. 8. She asks you lots of questions. When a shy girl finds herself captivated by someone, you'll notice she becomes unusually inquisitive. Shy individuals, often trying to avoid awkward silences, will ask a plethora of questions to keep the conversation flowing. If she constantly inquires about the details of your day, your hobbies, your viewpoints, and your aspirations, she's signaling a deeper level of interest. Her barrage of questions works on two significant levels, revealing her romantic intent. Firstly, the sheer curiosity she shows about every facet of your life demonstrates that she's utterly fascinated by you. She craves to understand what makes you unique, eager to soak up every little insight. It's her way of silently screaming, "I want to know everything about you." Secondly, these questions serve a strategic purpose. By learning about your communication style, preferences, values, and dreams, she gathers valuable information that helps her align better with... It's like she's creating a mental roadmap on how to connect with you more deeply and genuinely. Each answer you provide helps her adapt her behavior to match your wavelength more effectively. Now, if you notice her consistently asking questions every time you hang out, recognize this as a sign she's envisioning relationship potential and nurturing it cautiously. Here's a pro tip. Feed her curiosity by asking just as many questions. Make sure it's a two-way street. This not only shows that you're equally interested in her world, but also builds a mutual curiosity that fosters deeper emotional connections. When both parties are equally invested and vulnerable, shy crushes can blossom into meaningful and lasting relationships. 7. She gets shy or irritated around other girls. Now, here's a surprising sign. If she gets shy or even a bit irritated when you're around other girls, it could be a clear indicator of her hidden feelings for you. It often signifies underlying jealousy or insecurity. Imagine this: you're chatting with another girl and notice her becoming more reserved, uncomfortable, or even a little snippy. This behavior suggests she might have a romantic interest in you, but is hesitant to express it openly. So, what should you do in such situations? It's crucial to be sensitive to her emotions and reassure her without making it obvious. One way to subtly show her you care is by redirecting your attention towards her. When you're in the company of other women, a gentle touch on her arm or standing closer to her can send a powerful message that you value and prioritize her. These small gestures can make her feel special and chosen, alleviating her feelings of jealousy and insecurity. Remember, it's essential to approach this with empathy and understanding rather than making her jealousy an issue. Use these moments to make her feel more secure and appreciated. Open communication is also vital. Addressing any concerns or uncertainties she might have about your relationship can strengthen the bond between you. By being attentive and reassuring, you can create a more comfortable and trusting atmosphere for both. 6. She blushes constantly around you. Have you ever noticed a girl who seems to blush uncontrollably whenever she's around you? This is a powerful sign of attraction and nervousness. Blushing is an involuntary physiological response that often arises from strong emotions, particularly when someone has a crush. Shy individuals, in particular, tend to experience this uncontrollable blushing due to their heightened self-consciousness when in the presence of someone they like. It's incredibly important to be mindful of her blushing, but avoid directly pointing it out. Highlighting her blush can cause her to feel even more self-conscious and embarrassed. Instead, respond with a warm, genuine smile. This nonverbal gesture communicates your understanding and acceptance of her feelings without putting her on the spot. By continuing the conversation naturally and not making her blush the center of attention, you give her the opportunity to gradually overcome her temporary shyness. Creating a safe, comfortable environment is crucial for someone showing signs of shyness or attraction, like blushing. Over time, as she becomes more at ease in your presence, you may notice the frequency of her blushing decrease. Respecting her boundaries and allowing her to open up at her own pace can help foster a stronger, more genuine connection, enabling her to express her feelings freely. Point 5. She remembers the tiniest details about your life. One surprising sign that a shy girl likes you is her incredible memory for the smallest details about your life, even those you might have mentioned just in passing. They casually told her about your favorite subject back in elementary school, or the funny nickname your family gave you as a kid. Weeks later, she brings it up out of the blue, asking you follow-up questions about those very details. This kind of phenomenal memory is a subtle yet powerful hint that she's absolutely captivated by you. Shy girls often cling to every tiny fact and tidbit shared by their crushes, as they find these snippets utterly fascinating. They want to soak up every possible insight into the world of the person who has caught their interest. When she recalls specific details and asks thoughtful follow-up questions, she's showing that she was not only listening closely, but also deeply cares about understanding. It's her way of keeping the doors of communication wide open, so she can continue to gain more intimate glimpses into your life over time. Next time you notice her displaying this impressive recall of details you've shared, take it as a green light that her interest in you runs deep. Let her curiosity and attention encourage you to open up even more. Share additional layers of who you are. Reveal fun and engaging stories from your past. Not only will this give her the warm fuzzies that come from a crush truly appreciating and seeing her, but it will also strengthen your connection. This deepening understanding can build trust and comfort, which are the essential ingredients for a relationship that can gradually blossom over time. 4. She laughs at all your jokes. Alright guys, have you noticed that even your lamest, cheesiest jokes somehow turn into comedy gold around her? Yep, that's a major sign. When a shy girl is crushing on you, everything you say gets filtered through these magical lenses of affection. Your brain literally goes into overdrive, releasing those feel-good chemicals and hormones whenever you're around. Suddenly, you become the funniest guy on the planet to her. You're just having a regular convo and boom, she's laughing her head off at your most ridiculous puns. It's not that you've turned into a comedy genius overnight, but rather your presence floods her brain with happy hormones like dopamine. So pay attention. If she's smiling and laughing a lot when you're together, she's probably head over heels for you. Here's the kicker. Those giggles aren't just random. They are like little love signals being sent your way. You make her feel bubbly, playful, and full of positive vibes. So what should you do? Simple. Keep that fun, lighthearted vibe going. Laugh back, enjoy the moments, and let her know you dig her quirky sense of humor. Each smile, each shared laugh, builds a little bridge between you two, making those cheerful moments something you both look forward to. And trust me, those giggle-filled interactions can turn into something much deeper over time. So next time she bursts into laughter for no obvious reason, take it as a solid hint that she's definitely into you. Keep those good vibes rolling, and who knows, you might just be on the path to something wonderful. 3. She brightens up when you enter a room. Have you ever noticed a visible change in her demeanor the moment you step into the room? Maybe her eyes light up, her smile widens, and she perks up almost instantly. It's like your arrival has the magical power to brighten her entire day. This irrepressible glow-up is a subconscious reaction shy girls have around someone they genuinely like. Their attraction is so strong that it creates an unmissable vibe shift the second their crush appears. Even if they try to play it cool on the surface, their body language often betrays their true feelings. You might see her posture straighten, her expression brighten, and a special twinkle appear in her eyes when you unexpectedly show up. It's like she's internally signaling, "Oh, goody, my crush is here." Such obvious energetic shifts and joyous reactions reveal that she feels truly happy and uplifted in your presence. Her instincts take over, making her radiate positivity whenever you stroll in, because she's caught feelings, whether she'll admit it or not. Compliment her smile or her upbeat energy soon after noticing this room-brightening reaction. Let her know you observed how her eyes lit up or how her aura seemed to glow when you walked in. This not only shows that you picked up on her signals, but also makes her heart flutter, deepening her crush even more. Keep an eye out for these signs. It's a telltale way of knowing she's genuinely interested in you. Have you ever noticed a visible change in her demeanor the moment you step into the room? Maybe her eyes light up, her smile widens, and she perks up almost instantly. It's like your arrival has the magical power to brighten her entire. This irrepressible glow-up is a subconscious reaction shy girls have around someone they genuinely like. Their attraction is so strong that it creates an unmissable vibe shift the second their crush appears. Even if they try to play it cool on the surface, their body language often betrays their true feelings. You might see her posture straighten, her expression brighten, and a special twinkle appear in her eyes when you unexpectedly show up. It's like she's internally signaling, "Oh, goody, my crush is here." Such obvious energetic shifts and joyous reactions reveal that she feels truly happy and uplifted in your presence. Her instincts take over, making her radiate positivity whenever you stroll in because she's caught feelings, whether she'll admit it or not. Compliment her smile or her upbeat energy soon after noticing this room-brightening reaction. Let her know you observed how her eyes lit up or how her aura seemed to glow when you walked in. This not only shows that you picked up on her signals, but also makes her heart flutter, deepening her crush even more. Keep an eye out for these signs. It's a telltale way of knowing she's genuinely interested in you. 2. She finds excuses to be near you. Has she suddenly started appearing wherever you happen to be? Maybe she's walking by your locker area frequently, often choosing the seat next to you in class or showing up at your sports games and favorite hangouts. While it may seem like a pure coincidence, this is actually a subtle tactic shy girls use to get closer to their crush without being too obvious. They craft scenarios that give them plausible excuses to enjoy your presence more often. Why does she do this? Simply put, asking to spend time together directly is too nerve-wracking for her right now. These chance encounters allow her to be around you more often while avoiding the pressure of formally setting up dates or out. By pretending she just happened to end up in your orbit, she can gently nurture her romantic feelings from all. And the more frequently she orchestrates these coincidental run-ins, the more she's signaling she genuinely enjoys your company and wants to be closer. So when you notice her conveniently popping up wherever you are, understand that she's trying to angle for more quality time together. Take the hint and reward her efforts by being the one to strike up friendly conversations when it happens. By making the first move to interact, you show her that you like having her around. Soon, those accidental run-ins might turn into her confidently suggesting activities for just the two of you. Keep an eye out for this sign. It's one of the most charming ways a shy girl shows she likes you. 1. She texts you out of the blue just to say hi. You might receive a text from her completely unexpectedly. Something simple like, "Hey, what's up?" or "Happy Monday." While these texts may seem random and low effort for a shy girl, any excuse to reach out to her crush is a big deal. Shy individuals are naturally anxious about initiating conversations, especially with someone they have feelings for. Sending you a spontaneous text requires her to step outside her comfort zone. So although a casual hello text may appear trivial from an outgoing friend, it carries much deeper meaning from an introverted girl. This is her version of a tried and true flirting tactic, subtly expressing interest and gauging whether you reciprocate. Next time she breaks the ice by texting you a simple greeting or asking how your day is going, acknowledge her courage. Respond promptly, ask questions to keep the conversation flowing, and sprinkle in some smiley emojis to show you appreciate her message. If you respond in a friendly yet interested manner, she'll feel more comfortable continuing to initiate texts in the future. She craves signs that her efforts are welcome and reciprocated. By showing your eagerness to message back, you can help these digital conversations gradually deepen and gain intimacy over time. This momentum can eventually transition from texting to real-life dates. So consider this point carefully. Her random, seemingly trivial texts are a significant indicator that she likes you. For a shy girl, these small steps are monumental, and your responses can make all the difference.